But if you had to think about the one thing that led to your success, and maybe go back to like the first thing you ran for, but is there one thing that you can say, yeah, that's what got me over the top? Was it canvassing? Was it fundraising? Was it your campaign manager? Was it your message? Just the one thing you might be able to point to and say, yeah, that was it. That really was the big factor in my success. So do you want to start?
I'm gonna sound a little trite maybe.
That's
because
all right.
the secret sauce, I guess, to my success would be having someone, when we talk about men that don't hesitate, right? We tend to hesitate because we're mothers, and who's gonna watch over our kids, and who's gonna cook the meals, and who's gonna watch for homework or look out for that. So I've been blessed with a life partner who has always, I've been with my husband since I was 19 years old. And he writes little things for me, and he's texting me on the way here, like, maybe you should say this, to that question, right? But he never expects that I would say him, right? Because you can't, one of the biggest things people ask me all the time is, how do you do it? How do you run a school district? How do you run a legislative office? How are you a mom of 3? They don't ask men that question. They don't ever ask a man, how did you do it? I do it because I have a life partner that believes in me and pushes me to do more things that I would ever thought that I wanted to do for myself. So having someone by your side who wants you to be out there and be front facing, who will do it with you on a Saturday morning and be recording you as you're talking. Doesn't make you feel any type of way at all. When he writes his little things for me, he forgets that not everybody has that support system, right? Not everybody has the support system of their children that say, Mom, we want you to do this. We want you in that space. A husband that says, you need to do this, and I support you. And he's the first one making phone calls and fundraising for me and planning the next event. Sometimes a little too much and very passionate. And I say, man, I'll be divorced after this if you don't stop. But having a life partner that supports me, and children that support what I'm doing and don't judge me and say, Mom, you missed this. Because this is a busy, very busy field. Having family who doesn't judge you and respects what you're doing and looks up to you for what you're doing, that has been, I think, the biggest secret sauce. Because if my children and my husband weren't on board, I think it would be very, very difficult to do what I do.
That's very true.